Hello everybody and welcome back to our second tutorial video for HTML. This time I actually want to go over some tags that actually go into the head tag right here, which will help your site be found on Google and all types of other search engines. So we'll actually get into that. And I want to go over a couple other tags that actually goes into the body that'll show up in the actual site itself, and you'll be able to see the differences that actually makes. So first off, let's actually go to the head tag, and inside of here we want to actually put the title. And remember, we always need a closing tag to actually say that this is where this tag actually ends. So inside here, let's just type in my website. Okay, now before I save this, let me go ahead and run this. Now we'll launch it in Firefox. Okay, and as you see up here, you see file / C. This is the actual file location of where the website is actually stored. Now, if we actually go over here and we save this and we bring it back up and we refresh, now you see that this is just my website. So it's just like on Facebook or anything like that where it's got it in the tab. This is basically what's causing it to actually do that, is right here in the actual title tag. Now this basically is only going to be in the head itself. Now the next tag that I actually want to go over is, we'll use this one multiple times. It's called the meta tag. And inside this first one, we just want to actually type in char set equals 2 quotes and UTF-8, and then we'll actually close it. Now what this does is, this is basically what the actual underlying language reads. This is basically the underlying code type. Most actual websites use UTF-8. There is UTF-16 and UTF-32, but most of them use UTF-8. But that's basically all you really need to know about it as of right now. So we'll go into the next one and just do the same thing, meta, and then in this one we want to actually have name equals, and we're going to call this one description. Okay, and then to add to that, we want to do content equals, and then inside here what we actually want to do is we want to describe your site. So we'll just put, this is my first site ever. Now this is basically what gets shown up underneath the name whenever Google brings up the list of web pages. That this is the description underneath the name. So like I said, just make sure that you describe your site, and that's basically what this is used for. And need to close it. Now we actually need another one, so I'll just take this one and I'll paste it in here. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to change this one, and we're going to call it keywords. I don't know why I'm in a capitalizing mood today, but this is the keywords, so this helps out with your searches. So since this is a tutorial for HTML, we're just going to write HTML and then separate it, and then our next keyword that we want to do is CSS. Now basically what this helps out with is when somebody searches for HTML or CSS, it will read this and it'll say, okay, well, this has something to do with that, and bring it up in that search. So the last one that we actually want to do is the author tag. So we've got author right there, and then we actually change it and we put your name in here. So that way, if somebody searches your name, this can also come up this way, and whoever actually looks at this code can say, oh yeah, so Marcus actually wrote this. If I need to get in contact with him later on about changes, I know exactly who he is. I can figure out, you know, how to get in contact with him. So that's basically it for right now. There is other tags that go up here, but we'll actually go over that a little bit later in the tutorials. Now, as far as the other tags that I was talking about for inside the actual body, you have this H1 tag, which I've already shown you, but you also have 5 other H tags, which is H1 through H6. So if we just take this and we'll just copy and paste 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then inside here we change this to 2, and change this to 3, change this to 4, 5. Okay, so now we actually have H1 through H6, and they all have my web page. So this will show you the actual difference. So let's go ahead and save this. We'll bring back up the web page, and we hit refresh, and now you see all the different ones. Now remember, I said that all of the H tags are bolded, okay, and they actually go smaller the higher the number is. Well, there's no H7 or H8, it just goes up to H6. Later on, you'll actually learn that you can take this and actually change the style and say, okay, well, I want H6 to be this size, but I want it to be this color. That way, all you have to do is type in H6 and it'll have that size, that color, and it won't be black and this size. So as you can see, this is basically the size difference as of right now, the way that it was originally made. Now, another tag that I actually want to go over with is the anchor tag. And what it does is it allows you to go to new pages or other pages that are on other sites or anything like that. So it's a simple tag. So all we do is we type in A and then have the closing, and then inside of here we want href equals. Now this href, inside of here, what you want to do is you want to actually put in the website or the file name that you're trying to actually go to. So as of right now, I just want to actually go to W3 Schools, which is a great website, by the way, to learn a lot of internet programming, and it helps actually with coding. It's got code on there, lets you see how some of it works. So inside here, let's just type http://www.w3schools.com. And now, to actually make this actually show up, oops, okay, to have the actual link, you have to put something in between the tags, just like up here with the paragraph tags. For it to be seen, you have to put something in here. So we'll go link. Okay, We save this, we bring it back up. There's nothing there. Refresh. There it is. And it's blue and it's underlined, which is the original way that it was created. Which they don't really use it like that now, but that goes into style, which we'll get into later on. So if we actually click that link, it takes us to W3 Schools, and we already see HTML tutorials right here with the actual code itself. So that's basically it for right now. Like I said, this is the header tags that we're actually going over that actually are bold and get smaller in size the larger the number goes. This is the anchor tag that links you to other pages and lets you basically go to another page in your website or to another outside website. And then we have the title, which basically just says the name of your website or whatever you want it to say up there. And then the meta tags, which help with the search of your site with Google or any other search engine. So that's basically it for right now. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next tutorial.